Hey guys, how are you? It's Brandy here. I'm getting over this little cold that I have, and I wanted to go in to discuss some of my favorite high energy pieces and high energy self love. These happen to be self love, self healing, emotional healing, um, anxiety. These are some really great crystals to work with. I have thousands and thousands of crystals, and these are my favorites, and I would consider them must-haves. They will never leave my never leave me because I love them so much. So we're going to talk about some of these are high energy. I like, and I'm kind of addicted to the energy, the high energy, because they are very relaxing and soothing versus some more lower frequency crystals. So I'd highly recommend these. These are Datolite, Datolite. Very sparkly. You can't even capture. It almost gives off this diamond look. They are pretty rare. This one has quartz druzy on it. Sometimes you can find Datolite with pyrite in it. It's a heart-based stone because it is the green. Green and light pink are heart-based stones. For me, I like the energy of the pieces. It's just so pronounced and calming, and I love it a lot. These are two of my very, very favorite stones of all time. Next up is Rosazite. It's this deeper green. It's very sparkly. It's gorgeous, and the energy is just fabulous. I mean, it has just an insane amount of energy. Rosazite is spelled Rosasite. It's beautiful pieces from Mexico. I love it. I would meditate with this piece, and meditation is important for healing. You can go on YouTube and look up healing meditation, self-love meditation, whatever that you're really working on. You can find on YouTube. Use headphones, listen to it, and lay down and relax. It might take you a few minutes, it might take you several minutes, and you'll be in a meditative state. You can even use guided meditation, which is better for people who aren't used to meditating or who can't wind down at night, who find it hard to focus on meditation. Look up guided meditation, and it's free on YouTube. Turn on headphones and use your crystals to meditate with. The more you do it, the more you heal. If you don't notice a huge difference in the first week, give yourself a few months. You will see a difference. I promise you. Your outlook and everything, you will see a difference. If you go back and watch some of my other videos, I'll tell you, my life has changed. I used to have more depression. I was at one point a lot bigger than I am, heavier than I am now. My skin was looking bad. I made a lot of healthier lifestyle changes. Besides weight loss is one, and eating healthier, but there's a lot more. There's a lot more. And you would probably see that in my other videos. Even my finances were even changing for the better, and I got my upper teeth fixed. So crystals can be a really great tool, and I highly, highly recommend them. So next up, a favorite is Kunzite, Kunzite. That's Kunzite. It's this pearly pink color. High energy stone. As a matter of fact, I love it so much, I'm looking into getting a raw piece of this, this one's been polished and tumbled. I do find that when you're meditating, raw pieces are better. Like these raw stones are in their natural form, dug from the earth. They haven't been tumbled or polished. Polished pieces are good. I don't like to meditate with those pieces, but they're good to carry in your bra or have made into pendants or jewelry or things like that. I prefer meditating with raw pieces. That's my preference. Okay, so these are the main ones. I have a couple more. Mochi marbles are shaman stones. They may look simple, they may not look super pretty, but the energy and the history of them, of shaman stones, of Mochi marbles, the history of them, the energy of them is so nice, and they're really good to ground you in meditation, to really just ground you and help relax you more. So I love working with Moki marbles. I use them all the time. I also use Moldavite and Saffrodite. So Moldavite is Moldavite. It looks like this black piece. It really looks black when you don't have it in the light. And I'm trying to get it out of the light, but I can't. And then when you put it in the light, it glows. It is a genuine stone, or we don't really know exactly 100%. It's thought to be caused when a meteorite hits the earth, and it forms into this piece, and then the liquid, it forms into this glass, this green glass. Whatever, it's amazing. I love it. And then lastly, Saffrodite. Some people think of it as like a very high energy obsidian. Some people think of it as it came from space, but it is called Saffrodite. It's, I believe, Saffordite, and it looks like a black, just a simple black rock. You hold it in the light, you can tell if it's genuine or not because it glows into this light brown color. These two stones are very, very powerful. The Moldavite, I had more subtle and uncomfortable energy to start. Some people have to work more slowly with this piece because of the uncomfortable energy. So unlike the others that give you this happy energy, this one can be a little more uncomfortable for some people. The Saffrodite made me feel almost lightheaded and drunk. These are how powerful these stones are. Saffrodite is the most powerful stone I've ever worked with. So I would be cautious when starting out with crystals. These are very, very high energy. So for people who don't believe in crystal energy, who's never felt it, because maybe you're working with lower energy stones like rose quartz or amethyst. I have a bunch of amethyst, and I never really felt much energy from my amethyst. But when I got this big old piece home, this big old geode that was very heavy, that's the first time I felt energy from amethyst. It was incredible. So love, love, love. But it took a really large size for me to really feel the energy. Some of these other pieces, you don't need big stones. You feel the energy and you feel the healing that's taking place. So again, I have Roses Eat, I've showed you, and then the two Datalites. I have two because I was addicted to the energy of these stones, just so relaxing. Kunzite, and then Moki marbles. Now for me, I always find it important and beneficial to have a slab or a stick of selenite crystal. You can get them in plates, you can get them in smaller pieces, you can get them in these like points here. They're really, I love selenite. So I use it for cleansing my body. I'll hold a few pieces on my body, or I clean my crystals with them because I know a lot of people use the moonlight or the sunlight or sage, which I do love to use sage in meditation, or Salo sticks, because it helps heighten your meditation, because the scent is really relaxing. So it helps you to relax and to be able to get into a better meditation. Music can do the same, and it's free if you go to YouTube. You just turn on your meditation music, lay down, and meditate. Crystals enhance your meditation, so they enhance healing and just help everything to work better. So I showed you some of my personal favorite crystals to work with, especially in emotion. I find these really great emotional healers. Now, if you're dealing with something super emotional, super emotional, or super, like if you have severe depression or severe anxiety, I would always seek counseling, maybe medication. If it depends on what you're dealing with, because it's even hard to meditate if you're really anxious. It's hard to get into a meditative state. It's hard to really focus on anything or enjoy life, and just to help yourself. So sometimes there are certain illnesses and certain things that you will need to look into counseling, cognitive behavioral therapy, and things of that nature for certain things, especially if it's something really bad like paranoia, PTSD, schizophrenia, bipolar. I would really recommend consulting a physician first and foremost. It's very important for those specific brain illnesses that you need to consult. But if it's something like I've had anywhere from mild anxiety to major anxiety to panic attacks, and I was on medication at one point. For 2 years I was on medication, and I weaned off and I was fine, and I was also meditating, and I think that helped, and I was eating healthier whole foods, and that helped. So I was watching what I put into my body. I was making sure to walk some every day. I started weaning off my anxiety medicine. Again, I was eating healthier and meditating, and it's just really changed my life. So that's something that can help anxiety and depression if it's not super bad. It can help, and it can change your outlook in life. It can help you make a lot more changes. You'll make the changes that you need to see to see your life change, and that's a wonderful thing. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.